Okay, let's not kid ourselves here. The past 13 years of a Tory government have been nothing but broken promises. And if anyone thinks that Rishi Sunak is a vote winner and they're going to win the next general election, then you're quite deluded. It isn't going to happen. And the country's going to have to endure a term of. How can I describe it? Well, it'll be a socialist shit show with the Labour Party, sadly. Unless, of course, everyone has the bollocks to vote to reform or something else, I don't know. So anyway, it's the Tory party conference. It's boring as hell. And out of all of them, the only good speaker there was Suella Braverman. Now, Suella Braverman, for me, even though she is growing on me, it's all just sound bites. She says the right things, and the right things aren't far right, they're just right. It's what people like me want to hear, reference immigration, and the truth about social engineering, and social engineering doesn't work. So it's high time that Suella Braverman didn't just say things, but did things as well. Backed up her words with actions. That's what we all need to see. And then it was Rishi Sunak, and as ever, and his wife turned up as well, and she gave a speech, which was it was meant to hype him up, and Gordon Brown's wife. I can't believe still that Gordon Brown has a wife, but she did the same thing. It was so cringy, trying to big him up and make him out to be a wholesome working class hero family guy, and it didn't work because they're multi-billionaires, aren't they? And they haven't got an iota of how the working class work and our struggles. But anyway, Rishi Sunak then came on and he gave his speech, and the HS2 thing was we knew it was going to get cancelled because the whole thing's a massive waste of time and money. It's been going on for years, and it was meant to connect the north with the south and be fast, but it was only going to Manchester. But now that's been scrapped for something else, which they won't do good on their promise either. This whole thing is a mess. Anyway, Rishi Sunak was reported by the police because I mean, the left have been in a meltdown over this conference anyway. I don't know why. They're saying the most hideous racist things about Suella Braverman because she's not one of them, basically. She isn't what the left want people of colour to be, and she dares to think differently. And she dares to think like a conservative, which is more that can be said about Rishi Sunak. But Rishi Sunak had a dig at Nicola Sturgeon, old wee Jimmy Cranky up north, and this is what he said, and I quote, "Nicola Sturgeon wanted to go down in history as the woman who broke up our family of nations, but now it looks like she will go down for very different reasons," unquote. And I thought that was quite funny, but they took exception to it, didn't they? The forever offended, woke, intolerant left, and then they reported into the police. What the hell for? My goodness. And knowing the police in this country, riddled by the cancer of political correctness, they'll probably do something as well, because they are, after all, the kind of militant arm of the woke left wing, aren't they? But the people slagging off the Tories, and especially Suella Braverman, giving her ridiculous nicknames and even going after her race, her demographic, and of course it's the case when the left do it, isn't it? They are being accused of racism, Suella Braverman in particular, by people rich, middle class, socialists like Gary Lineker. These people are insulated by their wealth and their comfort from the impact of mass legal and illegal migration. These people have absolutely no idea of the difficulties that working class communities have to put up with thanks to the effects of mass migration. Because I bet you bottom dollar, people like Gary Lineker and his ilk, they don't use the NHS, which is crumbling. Their kids don't go to normal public schools, where their learning is impacted by massive class sizes, and schools which are oversubscribed. And they've never struggled to find a home that's affordable either. But there we go, they don't care about migration because it doesn't affect them. And if you're a Tory voter, then the next general election, then the best thing you could do, really, I think the country needs, is to vote reform. And I know people are saying there could be controlled opposition, etc., but people are tired. We are in this rut because people keep voting for the same two parties, Labour and Conservative. Give someone else a chance. And vote Reform. And if they bugger up, then never vote for them again. It's that simple. Isn't democracy a great thing? And there we go. That's my video. Hope you like. Comment, share, subscribe. And until the next time, Roger Trout.